Hey people, Intro here, 3v3 Faction War. This is Hades Wastes and Tyranids versus Imperial Guard. For the blue Tyranid team, Mickey is a Ravener Alpha, a tunneling hero with great mobility, powerful offense and a bit of support. Begins with a ranged weapon alongside two big stompy Hive Tyrants. This is Big Mathis and this is the Tenso. These guys walk through objects, cannot be suppressed, durable heroes, bring in offense, disruption and support. They begin in melee with a basic synapse. I shall call you Enrique and Lorenzo. For the Red Guard then, Sheffy is a Lord Commissar, strong offense and support. Fighting in melee, begins with a shield, can shoot his own fellows in the head to encourage them, alongside DocOfAllPlagues and an Inquisitor. An offensive hero with powerful control, begins in melee but can get specialized ranged weapons. And rounding off the team, Saint Galahad and a Lord General. Fighting in ranged combat, begins with a retinue. Really strong defense and support, can also add to the retinue throughout the game. Back towards the west side though, what's Mickey up to? Going to build a tunnel on the western edge, I think. Both Big Mathis and Doc have rotated towards the western VP. And the Hive Tyrant's getting pretty low. Yeah, Enrique's out of here. Hammer of the Witches has already been used on him, I think. And there's a ground pound. Oh, double ground pound coming in. And it's double Hormagaunts for Big Mathis. That's surprising. But he's going to get past the stomp. And there's an Inquisitor here who's no doubt now going to get the crossbow bolt pistol. It may be that Big Mathis wants double Hormagaunts into double Raveners to try and help deal with these Sentinels, because Guard can be really oppressive early on against Tyranids in a faction war, with the Sentinels just leading the line and bullying stuff, because the Termagants can't really deal with them when they've got repair support. So usually you see the Ravener Broods coming in. They do have a Ravener Alpha here though. If the Ravener Alpha can get to tier 2 and get that Corrosive Devourer up, these guys just got execute buffed by the Lord Commissar, doubling their damage, but it means they can't retreat, and down goes the Ravener. Got caught by those double damage lasguns there and is taken out. Easy revive though for Big Mathis and Enrique. Over on the east side, the Tenso's pushed off the VP and it's going to be decapped. When you got Warrior Broods coming in, maybe Warriors into Raveners, and more Hormagaunts up for the Tenso. So these Warrior Broods are melee units that leap into combat passively, which is quite handy because it knocks stuff over. These guys just got knocked over by the stomp. And they've got power melee Talons, which are good against Sentinels, if you can get past being stomped in the face, of course. Sentinels have heavy infantry armor, despite being a vehicle, so small arms, fire and melee weapons can take them out. It's a big if though. Some pressure here from the ranged Termagants. Big Mathis looking for a little bit of a flank on this stuff. Get some good kills on those guardsmen actually. Both of those Hormagaunts now with adrenal glands makes them much more vicious. More health, more damage. Speed and leaping, all that good stuff. Here comes another stomp though, and there is the crossbow bolt pistol as well from the Inquisitor. The crippling volley could shut down the double Hormagaunts and the Warrior Brood and the Hive Tyrant if they're all together. So need to try and keep them split up, which is not going to be easy. Hormagaunts here getting through onto the VP eastern side, natural for the Guard, who have a triple cap at the moment. Pushing all the way through though. Can they get the power here maybe? Catachans hit the field for Sheffy, getting an opening shotgun blast on those Hormagaunts. There's Hammer of the Witches on the Hive Tyrant. And we're going to see Mickey back off here and try to keep stuff in play so that they don't get pushed all the way back to the power immediately. Oh, he dives back in onto the Lord Commissar, gets him off the field. That was good play. Inquisitor still here though, and there's Heavy Weapon Squad for Doc. I wonder if it's going to be Heavy Weapon Squad into some more Catachans here. Or maybe just some more Guardsmen to help support the Sentinel and stuff. There's the grenade barrage launcher thing from the Catachans. More tunnels from the Ravener Alpha. Oh, there is a Ravener Brood up for Big Mathis now. And a Heavy Weapon Squad on the way. Again, for Doc. Double Heavy Weapon Squad. I wonder if that's an Overwatch error, or if that is intended. Did they even see the first one? I think they saw the first one. Maybe, yep, Extended Carapace is coming in. Needs to have the Raveners nearby though, because if he charges the first one and gets stuck in the firing arc of the second one, that could be really bad. Needs the Ravener Brood to jump the second one with their Burrow Strike. These guys have ranged Devourer weapons. So it can help you pressure those sentinels. You don't want them marching at the front of the army with impunity like this. You need to try and put pressure on them so they can't be so aggressive. On the east side then, heavy weapon squad up against the warp field, but look at that. He's laying a trap. There's the stomp right in front of the heavy bolter. Now it's taking the full brunt of that damage. Hormagaunts are going to try and come in, but they're going to get suppressed by proximity. Should have taken those Hormagaunts around the side and around the back there. I think he's going to be okay though, this Hive Tyrant. Indeed he is. This Sentinel is getting very low. Sentinel I think is going to go down. Ravener Brood need to burst it. There we go. Down it goes. So that's a relief for the Tyranids. One Sentinel is out there. Double cap for the guard as players get into their tier 2s and stuff. They can grab this VP though. And Tenso is capping here, so maybe they can get a 2-to-1 going. And there's still 2 tunnels on the western edge. Onto the power maybe. Inquisitor gets knocked over and runs away. Maybe we'll see a Bane Wolf coming out, eh? Sheffy into a Chimera. Oh, he lose some guardsmen as well. Sheffy. Maybe. I'm super observant, as you know. Might get a full bash here to Tyranids. That would be pretty damn good at the start of tier 2. Looks like they are going to get it. And the Raveners help. There we go. Full power bash. Got a Sentinel down as well. Really good ending to tier 1 for the Tyranids on this side. What about the east side though? Hormagaunts heavily damaged, but they're able to get those guys unset up and then run away. And now the Hive Tyrants on them. And these Hormagaunts are munching, taking out those guardsmen there. Those are St. Galahads. Yeah, the warp field makes this guy so tanky. Now he's level 2. 221 to 486 on the VPs. Most likely assault kit stormtroopers on the way now for Sheffy. They don't get their grenade anymore, which is a shame for them, but the las guns are really good with the 0 cooldown and extended range. There's a zone thrope up for the Tenso, zone thrope on the way for Mickey. They're going to help against the heavy weapon squads, help against the infantry in general, and they set up that support for tier 3 Carnifexes. And if you're having to put your Carnifexes against Leman Russes, you really want that symbiosis support from the zone thropes. I wonder if this is something they discussed beforehand, if we're going to see one zone thrope from each player. Oh, double zone tropes for Mickey and for the Tenso potentially. I wonder if Big Mathis is going to call in a Tyrant Guard, because that's useful. Very useful for charging down these heavy weapon squads as well. Here's some more Stormtroopers from Doc, pulled in from the global bar. And they are also getting the assault kit. Did these guys get it? Yeah. And they're going to be useful against the zone thropes because of their awesome range. Zone thropes getting shots there. These guys are kind of artillery units for the Tyranids. They don't do friendly fire though. And they have this built-in support with this health regen synapse that you see. That's this green hexagon health regen that you see on all those guys. No brood nest that I've seen. Big Mathis also getting a zone thrope. So there's going to be at least 5 of them. That's a good crippling volley though. Warrior Brood getting through, and they're on to the Inquisitor there with their melee synapse adrenal glands. The Sentinel also gets a good stomp in there. Anything else for Big Mathis? Nope. Chimera is doing work though, allows the Guardsmen to jump inside of it and reinforce off it. These guys have Flamer with their Commissar as well. Oh, St. Galahad Sentinel went down. And these guys are almost down. See the remains of the Sentinel there. I wonder if that was because of the zone thrope. Speaking of zone thropes, Mickey just lost one. Not sure what happened there, but a zone thrope was got. Got the zone, says Doc. So maybe it was these guys who got on it. 197 to 427 on the VPs. Ogrin's coming through for St. Galahad. Looks like Mickey's having some latency issues here, or perhaps just frame rate. Not sure. It looked like the Commissar. Oh, did he use Inspire Terror? 197 to 418 on the VPs. Yeah, he's got a flat jacket. 2-to-1 cap for the Tyranids, but they've got a lot of VPs to make up. They just got their power completely hit. There's another Inspired Determination on these guys. Look at the damage they're doing to the Warrior Brood. Yeah, double damage flamers are quite nasty, eh? Borrow Strike disrupts them. They can't retreat until it wears off, and they may die. They do die. I wonder if there's been a catalyst that I haven't seen yet from Mickey. He got another Zoanthrope up again. No double from Big Mathis, though. I think they're looking for tier 3s now. Ogren's in, though. Mickey should be able to control them decently well. He's got the knockback of the Warriors. He's got the double crippling poison. There's the remains of the Chimera. 1-to-1 cap. Heavy bolters setting up. And, oh, a Venom Cannon Hive Tyrant. That's one way to prepare for Lehman Russes, I guess. Also helped again against that Chimera, I'm sure. And Crushing Claws for the Tenso. Going after the Ogryns now. And that's a Creeping Barrage. Can't do Crippling Poison when you're getting artillery all over the place, but the Ogryns have to leave anyway, because this level 3 Hive Tyrant is very, very painful for them with these Crushing Claws. Can he get around the Heavy Bolter now? Giving it a go. You have Shotgun Lord General in. Was not near the Ogryns for the move there, though. Hive Tyrant runs away on the west side. Oh, these guys being sneaky, catching a Zoanthrope again. I think it's okay. Retreating units taking far less range damage as they run off. Lord Commissar now with Stubbornness. And they're on the power. Looks like Mickey's getting lag every time his Zoanthropes get attacked or something. Warrior Brood just got taken out. I'm not sure what happened there. The Tenso's also confused about something. Yeah, Mickey lost the Warrior Brood. Hammer of the Witches. Zoanthrope down. That was Big Mathis's Zoanthrope. That was really far forward, though. 2-to-1 for the guard. Catechin's in a fight with the Warrior Brood. Can they do it? Surely not. These guys have adrenal glands. Oh, they scared them off. The Warrior Brood were a bit lower going into that fight. But that was quite impressive. They didn't want to lose one of their 3 models and therefore lose a whole bunch of the DPS, I guess. Gonna take this tunnel out now. What's going on east side? Ogryns, have you leveled, fellas? Nope. Lord General now has the Vox Operator in there and the Medic. Double Zoanthropes, getting awfully close to potentially speed buffed Ogryns here. Those Crippling Poisons need to be ready. Hive Tyrant needs to be ready. He's not full on health, this guy, but he's got his warp field in it. What's this? That's Catechin's decapping, infiltrating as their idol. Tier 3 for Mickey, tier 3 for Doc. And the Tyranids getting perilously close to 100 VPs here. Ogryns make a move. There's a Crippling Poison. Gonna need another one ready. Just got the heal from the Medic. There's another Crippling Poison. Zoanthrope backs the hell away. This Zoanthrope's taking damage. Needs to run. Zoanthrope goes down. The Tenso lost sight of it. Formagaunt's getting into the Guardsman now. Ogryns get reinforced by this beacon from the Vox Operator, do they? Oh, it's only the Bona Leader that they lost. They can reinforce him anywhere if they pay for him. Hive Tyrant is doing a lot of damage to him, but is he quite doing it fast enough? Can he kill another one before he has to run? Yeah, they reinforced again. Look how much XP he gets for killing those Ogryns. He did all the damage to them, basically. Crossbow bolt pistol is taking on generators, apparently. Termagant's capping here. These guys busting through. Down to 79 VPs, though. Big Mathis did get a Tyrant Guard up, by the way. And tier 3 coming through for the Tenso. Well, one gen is down here. Double Termagants and the Zoanthrope. Trying to scare off. Yeah, they scared him off the cap. Okay. Big retreat there for Big Mathis. Where's the Hive Tyrant? Here he is. Level 3. Still has extended carapace, which really helps him chase vehicles with his cannon. And there is that Tyrant Guard. Very slow outside of Synapse, where they got Synapse on the Zoanthrope and the Hive Tyrant here. The Zoanthrope runs away. Bunch of plasma on the Guardsman. It's bad news for the Hive Tyrant, for the Tyrant Guard actually. It's got super heavy infantry armor, which does not like plasma. Back to the east side. Mickey's here to help out. Chucking some ranged DPS on those poor Guardsmen. St. Galahad calls the 2. Are they committing to double the east side now to try and lock down these 2 natural VPs? Because they're getting very low, down to 68 with a single. Contested's turning red as well. There's a 2-1 again. Sentinel with missile launcher, the only one still standing. Tyrant Guard leading the line here for the Tyranids. Is it going to charge this thing? That's an auto cannon over there. Double Zoanthropes. Oh wow, obliterating those Guardsmen. I thought they were going to aim at these Stormtroopers here. But they did not. They did some good work though. Munch, 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 munch. Everything flees. The scary alien lizard bugs. Tier 3 now for Sheffy. Mickey surely saving up for a Carnifex here. Or maybe something bigger. Maybe he wants a Swarm Lord up. Stormtroopers are so bunched up, ready for a Zoanthrope shot, aren't they? 64 to 384. There's Crippling Volley again. And the first Leman Russ and the first Carnifex are coming out. Is it going to be a Venom Cannon? They got a decap here for the Tyranids. That's good. They are getting the contested. They're going to have a 2-1, maybe even a quick double for the Tyranids. Nope, 1-1 into a 2-1. Trying to power bash as furiously as they can. Nice little leap there. They got all the gens, didn't get the node. That's alright, isn't it? What's going on east side? Where's Lorenzo the Hive Tyrant? There he is. Level 4. Bunch of Rippers and Pormagons in the back lines. Can they maybe get a decap? Zoanthrope needs to be careful. Ogryns are getting close. There's Crippling Poison. And Hive Tyrant's in there to kill one. And there's the Teleporter Relay Beacon again to support them. They got onto the Zoanthrope. There's another Crippling Poison. Wants to try to turn and get another shot here, I think. Here we go. Takes a while to line up and wind up, and he misses. Also, that wind up time, if you're moving, you can dodge those Zoanthrope shots. Carnifex number 2 for the Tenso. What about the first one? It's going for Venom Cannon, and this is going to be a Vanquisher Leman Russ, most likely. Tyrant Guard might need to charge out. Goes after the Sentinel. Sentinel down. Oh, Plasma's getting shots in there, look, and an autocannon. That was quite a lot. There's the Carnifex with the big old Bioplasma. Didn't seem to do much damage there. Got some knockback though. Can the Tyrant Guard survive? It's got some health regen from the Zoanthropes. Can't just go into shield wall because the tank would still shoot it down. Tier 3 for Big Mathis now. Bunch of damage on the Carnifex. And it is a Vanquisher. Trying to hide. There's the shield wall. He gets some focus warp blasts. Boom. And down goes the Leman Russ. That was very sneaky from Mickey. Hid behind the wall. The tank had to get close on this little tight corner. Double the focus warp blasts. And then he actually used a melee attack to take it down there, I think. And a Tyrannid formation so nothing can chase. Bioplasma gets chucked in there. 64 to 311. That's a nice little win, but still lots of VP ground to make up. Oh, it was a double Tyrannid formation. Sheffy had a rough time there. Another Leman Russ coming through. Carnifex is on like half health. Do you guys have your symbiosis thing? This guy does. It's been used. This guy also has it. There we go. Using it on the Carnifex there. Another... Oh, it's a rocket run this time. So it was another Tyrannid formation for a second. Bormagaunt's finishing off some heavy weapon fellas. The Guard are reeling here. And this is a Stranglethorn cannon. Sheffy lamenting losing his guardsman earlier. Yeah, maybe it wasn't a huge amount of repair support for that Leman Russ, eh? Needed to come in from a wider angle to try and shoot that Carnifex on that corner. Level 3 Inquisitor. Moving towards the west side, is she? Oh, she's just hanging out. Carnifex is a menace here. DocOfAllPlagues not liking fighting the Zoanthropes. They did kill a few of them. But yeah, they have been pretty good. This guy has Symbiosis as well. Triple cap for the Tyranids. Turned it around. Can they hold on to it though? The Stranglethorn doing huge work here. And the Carnifex is ripping stuff up in the back. And there's the improved Synapse. Look how blue the map is now. Just been choked out, I think. The guard. Here's a Leman Russ, a little bit too late to make a big difference here, I think, but we'll see. Yeah, the guard can see the power of the Zoanthropes, eh? They give you that artillery to threaten infantry. They give you Symbiosis. They give you anti-vehicle, as we saw with the Focus Warp Blast. Give you a little bit of support with the health regen too. And they just rode that into tier 3. Carnifexes did well. And they were able to pull it around with some vital kills that they got. No war gear whatsoever for the Raven Alpha. But he got level 4 still. Level 4 also for Big Mathis. That's Enrique and Lorenzo getting level 6 with Crushing Claws. The Tenso there. Sheffy's Lord Commissar level 2. Flat Jacket and Stubbornness. Flat Jacket is a classic against Zoanthropes because you can take them out really quickly with it. Level 3 Inquisitors down. And the level 5 Lord, the General, with his retinue buddies, well, a couple of them anyway, is alive. Yeah, very blue map at the end. Strong start from the guard. Didn't have I don't think they had a super convincing tier 2. Those Stormtroopers did do work though. I mean, they got some Zoanthropes down. The Chimera was okay before it went out, but yeah, that Leman Russ play and like losing guard and Sentinels here and there just kind of broke them in the end. Oh, Broodnest at the end there as well. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Big thanks to these players for duking it out in a faction war, and of course the Tenso for sending along the replay. I will see you guys next time.